To wrap up our 2025 market review, we'll look at Prince Edward County. And if you followed our market updates for Belleville and Quinte West, you'll know those markets are finding their balance in different ways. But the county remains a unique story. We've come through a period where activity has been heavily suppressed. And while inventory levels remain high, the 2025 final numbers show that Prince Edward County may have finally found its floor. Today we're looking at why PEC is showing signs of stabilization. In 2025, there were 374 sales in Prince Edward County. This is the exact same number of sales in 2024. So despite all the economic headwinds, demand stayed perfectly flat. The total dollar volume actually saw a marginal 0.6% increase, finishing the year at $291 million of real estate sold. The supply side of things tells an interesting story. We saw 1,140 new listings hit the market in 2025, which is actually an 11.5% decrease from the amount of listings we saw in 2024. Sellers are becoming more selective about when or if they even list at all. And many of the distressed sellers that we may have seen in previous cycles have made their way out of the market. This reduction in new supply has helped hold the median sale price at $660,000 for the year, down just 0.8% from the figure we saw last year, which on paper looks like prices have stabilized in the county. So what can we extrapolate from the data here in Prince Edward County? Well, first of all, it's very clear that there's still elevated inventory levels. Even though new listings are down this year, we still have a backlog of unsold inventory from 2024 and previous years. And even though the market may have taken its hit, it's still firmly in a buyer's market territory with more new listings and more supply than there is demand. The sales to new listing ratio sits at 32.8%, putting the county in a buyer's market. But the fact that prices are only down less than 1% year over year shows that some buyers may be willing to pay top dollar for a property that checks all of their boxes. The fewer and far between buyer is the new reality. People are still moving to Prince Edward County for lifestyle reasons, but they're being incredibly selective. And they're looking for something that meets all of their requirements, not a speculative investment for future growth. Prince Edward County has always behaved a little bit differently than other markets in Bay of Quinte. We did a 2025 update for Belleville and Prince Edward County if you're interested in those markets and how they performed over 2025. And if you're interested in a specific neighborhood, region, or property type, reach out to our team anytime. This concludes our 2025 update for Prince Edward County. Thank you for watching and see you next week.